All right, so I have a couple of questions here. I should be solving them one after the other. If you have watched the video to this point, yes, you're just starting. It shows that something brought you here, something attracted you. So why not just watch the video to the end? And if you feel like it's not going to benefit you in any form, perhaps you can share it to somebody that you know it will benefit. Because I know the videos that I drop have there's somebody out there that it can benefit. So why not share it to them, right? So that they can watch. Or you can also watch and get the benefit. You could also choose to watch the videos, watch this video to the end, or perhaps just pause and solve the questions, and then compare much later whether your answers differ from my own answers or whether they are the same at the end of the day. Now, I have the first question I want to solve here is 8x raised to the power of minus 2, y raised to the power of 3, multiplied by into bracket 2x raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of minus 1, close bracket, all power raised to the power of minus 2. Everything all over 4, x raised to the power of 3, then y. Now, how are we going to solve this question? Well, first of all, this is the question. Write it out. 8x raised to the power of minus 2, then y raised to the power of 3, multiplied by, into brackets, 2x raised to the power of 4, then y raised to the power of minus 1, close brackets, all raised to the power of minus 2. This is what I assume to be the question. 4x raised to the power of minus 3, then y. So how do we solve this? To solve this very quickly, you first of all take cognizance of the fact that it's a bracket. And in maths, when you have brackets, you try to expand, try to express that the bracket, make sure that there is nothing in the brackets anymore, or make sure that there is no bracket at all. And don't forget that after the bracket, there is also an exponent of minus 2. So we need to do a distribution on that. So I will retain every other thing and focus on that one. 8x raised to the power of minus 2, y raised to the power of 3, multiplied by, now I want to focus on the bracket. So to focus on that, I'm going to expand first, taking cognizance of the multiplication sign that you have in between the coefficients and other variables. 2 multiplied by 4 by x raised to the power of 4, then multiplied by y raised to the power of minus 1. There's a reason I'm doing it like this, so that when I'm expressing the negative of 2 to each element you have inside of the bracket, it will be made evident. All over 4 x raised to the power of minus 3, then y. So after doing this, the next, don't forget I'm still focusing on the bracket. So I have 8x raised to the power of minus 2, then y raised to the power of 3 multiplied by the negative of 2, which is the exponent, is going to affect everything you have in the bracket. So that will give us 2 raised to the power of minus 2 now, because this minus 2 will affect the 2 here. Then times x raised to the power of 4 into bracket minus 2, this is minus 2, then times y raised to the power of minus 1 into bracket minus 2 as well. Everything all over 4x raised to the power of minus 3, then 1, y. Now, what do I have? I need to multiply these figures, very important. So we have 8x raised to the power of minus 2, then y raised to the power of 3, multiplied by, this is 2 raised to the power of minus 2, and that's the same as 1 over 2 raised to the power of 2, then times x raised to the power of 4 times minus 2 is minus 4, minus 8, 4 times 2 is 8, right? Then y raised to the power of minus 1 times minus 2 is positive of 2, everything over 4 x raised to the power of minus 3, then y. Now, okay, let me remove the multiplication we have in between. So what you now have is 8x raised to the power of minus 2, y raised to the power of 3 times 1 over 2 power 2 is 4. So 1 over 4 x raised to the power of minus 8, then y raised to the power of 2 over 4x raised to the power of minus 3, then y. Now, after getting it to this point, the next thing to do, laws of indices allows you, because it's multiplication you have all through. So the law of indices allows you to categorize, right? The numbers one side multiplied by the letters, similar letters on other side, then other letters on other side. But make sure anything you do, you're applying the law of indices. So I'm picking the numbers first. I have 8 multiplied by 1 over 4, right? All over 4. Okay, multiplied by, I'm picking the x now, that is x raised to the power of minus 2, right, times x raised to the power of minus 8, because we have minus 2 here, we have minus 8 here, over x raised to the power of minus 3. So I'm closing this up, And then I'm picking the third one times, which is y. Y raised to the power of 3, right? Times y raised to the power of 2 over just y, right? So having that, I've categorized all of them. So the next thing is to multiply. So let me multiply this top one here. I have 8. This out. Okay, this is divided by 1, right? This is 8 times 1 is 8. This is 1 times 4 is 4. So normally for the numerator, which is also a fraction, I can cut. If I cut this, I'll have 4 here is 1, 4 here is 2. So I have 2 over 4, right? 2 here is 1, 2 here is 2. So I have 1 over 2. I hope you got that. So this is 1 over 2 multiplied by, this is x now. I want to go straight. X raised to the power of minus 2, right? Plus minus 8. Let me do that first. Over x to the power of minus 3. That's following the law of indices I applied just here. Then this is y raised to the power of 3 plus 2 over y, right? So at the end of the day, I have 1 over 2. No need to put this in bracket anymore because it's already a single entity. Multiply by x raised to the power of minus 2 plus minus 8. Minus 2 minus 8, because plus minus is minus. So minus 2 minus 8 will give you minus 10, right? Everything over x raised to the power of minus 3. Then multiply by y raised to the power of 3 plus 2 is 5 over just y. Are we there? So having gotten it to this point, you apply the second law of indices that tells you about division. When you have two different bases, and then the same base, rather different powers, then the first power, you write the first power, then minus the second power. So if we apply that, we're going to have 1 over 2 multiplied by, or you can use times, so that will be uniform. X raised to the power of minus 10 minus into bracket minus 3. There's a reason for this, because of the second law. If you don't understand the law, go back to the previous video. Then this is also y raised to the power of 5 minus 1. Why is it 1? Because there's a power of 1 here, right? So this will give us 1 over 2 times x raised to the power of, now, minus 10 minus minus 3. Let's leave the minus 10. Now minus minus 3 means plus 3. When you see two negative signs multiplying each other, it gives you positive. So minus 10 plus 3 will give us minus 7. If you don't understand the relationship between negatives and positives, you can say it on the comment section. I'll create a video specifically for that purpose. Now multiply by y raised to the power of 5 minus 1 is 4. So at the end of it all, this is what you have. You could have your answer as 1 over 2 times, you could have your answer as 1 over 2 x raised to the power of minus 7 y raised to the power of 4. You could have your answer like this. But if you don't want to leave your answer like this, it could also be something of this nature. It could be something of this nature. Okay, 1 over 2 times this x raised to the power of minus 7 can also be the same as 1 over x raised to the power of 7, then y raised to the power of 4. Y raised to the power of 4 is up there over 1. So at the end of it all, you have a final answer as 1 times 1 is 1 times y raised to the power of 4 is y raised to the power of 4 over 2 x raised to the power of 7, then 1. So that will be 2x raised to the power of 7. And so this will be your final answer at the end of the day. So if you don't understand, say something in the comment section. If you got it and you feel another person can benefit, share it to the person. But you subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that the next question I'll be solving, you get it.